Welcome guys. If this is your first time watching, you can consider subscribing if you enjoyed this kind of content. But if you're one of us, you've always been supporting the channel, you've subscribed, thank you so much. I can never thank you enough. But just a polite reminder, kindly smash the like button, just an icon somewhere here. I know by now you know. Just click it. It's less than 2 minutes. And of course I appreciate every single one of you that always make sure to like the video before you continue, before you watch, because most of the times you might forget, or a lot can happen. You can watch and you're like in the middle of the video and you're like, Nia, I don't agree with you. So I'd really appreciate if you do before you watch, so that if you don't agree with the 1 or 2 things in the video, you can always come to the comment section and disagree. Of course, I know you always do it respectfully, and I really appreciate that. So once again, just a polite reminder, kindly smash the like button down below. Of course, you know the importance of that, guys. It helps a lot, like a lot. The video gets to be recommended to a wider audience. We need to we need to educate some people there in whichever aspect you might think of, because some people are easily manipulated out there. Some people this might be a cup of tea for some people out there. So just doing that will go, or rather goes, a long way in terms of, I forgot the main thing. It supports the channel and it supports me, You know what it does? It really supports me. If you know, you know. So kindly make sure to smash the like button, and just confirm if you've subscribed, because most of the times I've always said this, you might watch someone you love, you enjoy their content, but later you check and you realize that all these years I've never subscribed. So kindly check that icon. Have you subscribed? Of course, if not, you know what to do. So let's get to the video. Where do we start from? Because I just saw what do we call these Polish? This Polish guy, Mama Matt's boy, let me say so, because the way she's controlling this man, I'm like, this must be a boy. Like, how can you get controlled like that? Don't you have a voice of your own? But now, that's not what I'm about to talk about. I saw he made a statement that I was like, what? Polish guy, what's up? Mama Matt's boy, Mama Matt's content, what's up? Because this is what he said. Oh guys, some people get lost in the maze, and they get eaten by sharks. Guys, I might be a village girl, maybe I don't understand things about sharks, but according to me, I'm like, what is a shark doing in a maize farm? Like, what is it doing, guys? If you don't understand what I'm saying, let me play a small clip, or I put a transcript. I don't know. Let me know if you like the transcript of the video. Yeah, we are doing what we want to do out here. Let me know, but I'll play maybe a clip so that you understand what I'm trying to say. Then I come back and say what I wanted to say, at least so that you understand before I give my opinion.
Right here he has to be careful.
Yeah, because we have sandals on.
Many people die like that every year. They get lost in maze. because in America these fields are huge. People enter and never go back.
Really?
Serious. Like, more people die like that than sharks kill them every year.
Wow.
Here we don't have
Sharks?
Yeah.
Here
What?
we don't have sharks.
God have mercy upon us.
Yeah, guys, as you heard him, what is he using? Kenyans, is he using something that has not been dried? He's just plucking from the farm and just chewing. That is I don't know, maybe not all Kenyans, but we always say, when someone says something so out of place. We always say that maybe zima hiyo kitu, like switch off that weed that you're using, or make sure that you make it dry before you use it, because it's driving you crazy. Why? Guys, I'm not promoting anything out here. Don't come for me. I'm just saying because by the Kenya's humor, sense of humor is so different. If you're not used to it, you might be like, what is she talking about? But I know Kenyans in the building, you understand what I'm saying. So guys, back to that video. What does Lambo's content mean? Because of course we know this guy is just out here for content, period. Lambo girl is just using him for content. Once people are not interested anymore, dump, go to someone else. So what does he mean when he says that sharks eat people in maize field? And he was so serious. You cannot even say that maybe he was joking or something. No, that guy was serious. And of course you had Mama Matt tell him that you mean sharks? Like, what are sharks doing in a maize field? So people in the US, because he referenced the US, let us know in the comment section, like, do sharks threaten people or eat people in the maize field? Maize farms, like, I know in that place you guys grow maize in large scale. It's not like Kenya, you just wake up and you're like, this year I don't want to buy maize. We call it maize out here, but I know for you guys it's corn. In Kenya it's different. We have large scale farmers. There are some places in Kenya that people plant large scale maize farming, but most of the times, like maybe 80% of households, they grow in small scale, like for your own consumption. Let me come back to the point, to my point. This is what I was saying, guys. In the US, let us know. Are there sharks in that fields? In those maize fields? Or is Lambo's content just using something that is not fine? Or maybe that thing has, that weed has a very crazy influence on his thinking? I don't know. I hope you get my point. Let's move to something else. So let's talk about Nasto. Nasto. Mr. Smooth Operator. So this is what he said. Nasto is lying to his audience, which is not a surprise, honestly, because most of these people, sometimes you read their comments and you're like, do they have a problem or something? Just same to the people that visit Mura, these people that come to the villa and spend a lot of money in these people who are very much able, you know, in terms of finances. I always, personally, I find a similar pattern in these people, with these people. You understand? Like maybe Jamaican uncle, I'm sorry, this is my opinion, maybe Jamaican uncle, who else came to the villa? Name it, those people that come to the villa and spend a lot of money in the villa. I always tend to think that it's not even their IQ. It's not even their IQ. Guys, I'm sorry because I know most of you might come for me, but I'm just saying that maybe they, let me use a polite term, maybe they are not aware, maybe they are too kind. Not too kind, I don't know, too soft or something for you to get your money. Give someone that is a millionaire, but when we check where you come from, you need it more than this person needs it. You understand? I'm digressing on a higher level. Let's come back to my points. Let's come back to what I wanted to talk about. Why am I even talking about Mura's guest? I was here talking about Mr. Smooth Operator. So this is what he said, lying to his fans, telling them that because apparently a lot of people have been asking him, like, Nasto, why are you not going to see Mura now that he's back in the villa? Like, are you guys not in good terms? Like, a lot of people have had the similar concerns, writing in his comment section. And guess what? This is what the Smooth Operator had to say about that. guys, you know what, I'll go there, I'm giving him privacy, I'm giving him time, but I'll go there, we are in good terms, blah blah blah. Let me play a small clip, then you come back.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something that I'm also supposed to talk about. Actually, our big brother iammarwa is back in the village, as most of you understand, and I've been seeing some of the comments. Hey Nasto, why are you not visiting? Hey Nasto, don't go there. Trust me, among the people that I really respect, yeah, one of them is iammarwa. I respect him so much because he's the guy, whatever we are doing here in our village, whatever all the YouTubers will see, he's the guy who introduced us to this platform. And people will always try to find reasons maybe to bring confusion or anything.
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
We do videos just that, and I know he recently came with the family, and that's why I'm giving him space so that at least he can be with his family.
Lies you tell. You can tell when one of us isn't keeping it real, right? Yeah. We're about to find all that out, okay?
Because right now there are so many things going around in the villa. He's trying to prepare the home. They also have the Land Cruiser. He's ensuring that it's also fit. There are so many things. Really? You know, the biggest part in life is if someone shows you how to fish. Not every day you're going there to get fish, yeah? So he showed us how to find like something for ourselves, and also like he showed us the way. So going there on video doesn't really mean, or not going there doesn't mean that maybe we have issues. No, I don't have any issues. I respect him so much. I respect the family. I respect the privacy that they have.
Will you keep quiet? Chai.
I believe one day, they always say God's timing is the best. Yeah, we will go there. I believe we'll have a party maybe one of these fine days. So it's just a matter of time, and all will be well.
God have mercy upon us.
Guys, of course, you know, that's a pure lie. Lies upon lies, like liars everywhere. So, of course, you know the reason why. Because Lambo girl is there. Guys, you know that is the reason. Because, of course, I've talked about this number without times. Everyone in this space have been talking about it. You remember, I think it was the last time that no, maybe 2 or 3 the other time last year when Lambo girl was in the village. You remember when she told Nasto not to film her? You remember when she went to the bush to ambush him? Like, they don't get along. People have a lot of reasons as to why Lambo girl does not like the smooth operator. Some people claim that Lambo girl wanted Nasto, and Nasto was like, hell to the no. Hell no, I'm not having you for whatever reason. But this is what Lambo girl herself said about Nasto. She said that back then when they were still struggling, which I personally think they've never been poor or struggling in whichever way, because their parents are scholars. They were working, you know. So that's just a lie a way of making people sympathize and donate to them, support them. That's their game. But now let's come back to what she said about the beef between her and Nasto. This is what she said. When they were struggling, Nasto was better off, their family was well off, and Nasto was looking down on Lambo girl. And now that Lambo girl is in this position, she's like, no, I will not support you. I don't want to see you anywhere near my camera. I'm not about to give you shout outs. That is why she told Nasto to delete that footage that captured her. So there are these contradicting reasons why she doesn't get along with Nasto. By the way, come to the comment section, or if you're watching while the video premieres, I'd really appreciate if you let us know in the comment section which one do you think is the reason, the truth, why they don't get along. I don't know, for whatever reason. I know this is contrary to many of you's opinions, but personally I think that Nasto was looking down on Lambo back then, because this is what Lambo said. She's a liar, I know, but in this one I don't know why I tend to believe Lambo girl. This is what Lambo girl said, that there was a time Nasto met Lambo with another schoolmate or village mate, just another girl, and most of the times, or rather always, Nasto would greet the other person and leave Lambo girl. Like, he would never greet Lambo girl. Just looking down upon someone. Is it looking down upon someone or just not liking someone? I don't know which of the two. But that is Lambo's side of the story. But I think Nasto told some people that it's because Lambo was hitting on Nasto, and Nasto was like, no. I personally believe Lambo girl, honestly. I don't know, let me know what you think about that. And if Lambo girl is telling the truth, then I support her. Like, why would you look down on me when I'm not doing well? When I'm in this position, you want to show up on my videos? I'll honestly kick you out. I'll tell you to delete. I'll tell you to delete my footage on your camera. I don't know. You guys might come for me. But just picture yourself, especially if you were young, there are some bullies, this and that. This person mistreated you, but now he wants to play like it never happened. Now he wants to behave like he never bullied or he never looked down on you, like these things never happened. How would you behave? Would you behave like Lambo girl who doesn't want to see Nasto anywhere near her? Like, she will not, and that is the reason why Nasto will not go to Mura's place, because of course, you know, this time around Lambo girl is staying at the brother's place. I personally tend to believe what Lambo girl said. I know she's a liar, a beautiful liar. I know she lies most of the times, but this time around I tend to believe her side of the story. But coming back to that video that I shared about Nasto coming out here to lie to his fans, of course, you know, that's a pure lie. Because for him to say that I'm giving him privacy, so when you later visit him when Lambo girl is not there, is that not infringing on someone else's space, home or something? Where will the privacy be? So that's what I wanted to say about Nasto. Let's move to something else. But of course, as I said, I'd really appreciate if you come to the comment section and let me know which side you believe. Nasto is out here saying that, oh, she was hitting on me and I said no, that is why she doesn't like me. Through people, of course. In this side, Lambo girl is like, he was looking down on me. Whom do you believe? Whom do you believe? The smooth operator or Lambo girl? Let us know in the comment section. And of course, I'll be in the comment section, you know, interacting with you regarding to that. So let's talk about Madam Parasite. So this is what happened on her side. Of course, you remember when she was in Argentina, this is what she used to say: guys, I not want helps, you know, house helps, people to look after our baby. That one, it will not happen for me. I just want people to help us with the domestic work, you know, washing utensils, taking care of us, cooking for us. Like, she's getting that treatment. People are working. For her, it's about money, policing Mura. So, before I divert, You remember she came out and she was like, she will only entertain people to clean, do this, so that she gets the time to be the only one in Mura around the baby. You remember that time that she said that? Yeah. I hope you do. I hope you do. I don't know if I'll get the time because it's been a while. I would have pulled that receipt, but you never know. It's a weekend. I might go back and play that part. So, of course, we were expecting that she'll be the only one holding the baby. She will not leave the baby to strangers, I'd say so. The people that help them. Unfortunately, because of course, you know, Mura pays these people peanuts, $50 a month. And because of unemployment in that village, that's why you see like 3 girls working in that villa. Of course, you and me can afford because you're paying someone $50 a month. Like, are you kidding me? $50 a month. That is modern day slavery. But of course, it's so unfortunate because it's a country that's the business of the day, unemployment, and of course, people will do anything just to. That's one I'll call passing days. Like, just want to wake up, go to bed, eat that one, because what will you do with $50? If you come from Kenya, let me know if I'm doing too much. Let me know if I'm doing too much when I say that. There is nothing you can do with $50. Maybe you have children. $50? And you remember Mura came out and told people that $50 is what people get paid, but reactors will come out and accuse me of underpaying my workers. He justified. So it's not about speculation or maybe he doesn't pay them that amount. He said the people that work under his roof, they get paid. At least, I hope, at least they get paid, not kicking them out when it's payday. So that's the amount they get. That's the amount they get paid. And I thought that Madam P will be responsible to take care of the baby, while the 3 of the girls in the villa, you know, does the rest of the things. But I was so shocked when she left the baby to one of these, we call them house managers in Kenya. I don't know where you come from, how you call them. Back then we used to call them maids, but later it's, why am I even explaining? We call them house managers. So I was so surprised when she left the baby to one of them and she went to roam around the village with Mura. And I saw someone in the comment section, I'll try and go back and pull the receipt out here. Someone was like, she's so insecure, she cannot let Mura just leave the compound without her. So I was so surprised that she didn't follow the rules. Like, she didn't do whatever she said. Oh, I'll not let. And back then I remember we came out and we were like, oh wow, you'll not let your baby with a black person, although your baby is black. But it was just talking. A lot of talking. Like, I'm up there. But now she leaves the baby with the girls because she wants to police censor himself. So I was so surprised, honestly, because I thought that will not happen. But of course it has to happen because Mura will not be staying with the grass. It's growing, it's on this level. You remember how he was moving in the backyard of Mr. Louis? Of course, you know, back then he didn't have a say, or he had to ask for Madam P's permission to leave the compound. But this time around, being in the village, of course you'd expect him to go around, check the property, go to the market, do whatever he wants to do, unless Madam P is being too much not to let him do. And because that's what is going to happen, Mura is going to be a free man, you know, move around the village. Of course, Madam P will leave the baby with the house managers so that she can do the policing work.
Situation if your clutch is down, the clutch should always be up, going around the bend or around the corner.
So that is it about them. Let's move to something else. Yeah, it's a weekend. We are out here for some time, but I think this is the last part. Yeah, this is the last section before we call it a day. Yeah, this is the last part before we call it a day. So, of course, Mura is still trying to train Gitiriba to be the one driving the Land Cruiser. And people were really bored, pissed off with Mura because he was giving instructions to Gitiriba, which was so funny. I was laughing because there is someone there from the UK, apparently an instructor. I don't know how that works because Kenya and the UK, it's so different. I don't know if it's similar, like in terms of driving. I'm so sure that it's not that much different, like the side where they drive. This is what I'm trying to say. There was an instructor from the UK sitting with Gitiriba, but Mura was in the backside and giving the instructions. And I could not stop laughing because Mura himself does not know how to drive, but for him to be giving the instructions, I was like, wow, you need to chill. You need to chill. Can you chill? And of course, that is what was happening in the comment section. Like 90% of the comments were like, Mura.
Imagine how important this market is. Ingia hivyo, ingia hapa. Pole pole. Omba nafasi Gitiriba, usingangane na gari, unaomba nafasi. On your right, on the window. Baki. Gitiriba, enda huko mbele utafute sehemu unaweza. Hapa iko. Gitiriba, enda mbele.
Umezunguka baki kwenye hiyo gari.
Will you keep quiet? Chai.
You cannot be doing that, which I really understand, because even you, when you're driving, of course you don't want people to be telling you, do this, like, and a light and let you drive, because it doesn't go like that. It's just like crossing. It's just like crossing the road. Like when you're crossing the road, you're supposed to cross by yourself. I don't know, guys, but for me, I find it it makes sense for you to make your own independent decision. Look left, look right, look left again and cross the road if it's safe. But can you imagine you're looking left, someone is telling you no, this way? You get my point. And I support the comment section. People are telling Mura, your commands are too much, you're doing too much. Relax. Relax and enjoy the ride. So guys, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really love you for doing that. And just a polite reminder once again, kindly make sure to like. Just confirm if you did, and if you didn't, please like. If this is your first time watching, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe, of course, if you enjoy, because if you do not, why should you? Why should you? Just to avoid you don't keep subscribing and subscribing. Like, what a crazy, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. You subscribe tomorrow, you unsubscribe. Like, what's the point? If you enjoy, that is the only time you can, which I'll really appreciate if you take that step. But otherwise, for my people, smash the like button. Thank you for watching. I hope you left a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the video. But most importantly, I hope you were entertained, you were updated, you enjoyed, however pleased you were. So I hope you're enjoying your weekend, and have a nice Saturday. Have a nice day. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, my small corner. Bye. Bye.